Hi, we're the DejaBlue Grass Band. This is Mark Jones, Rut Walker, and Todd Clyett. And I'm Joey Bowers, and Keith, our fiddle player, is actually right up the hill over there playing fiddle with a jam crew. So we're from Atlanta, Georgia, and we've been together since the mid-90s, and just really have a good time with what we're doing.
Oh, we played here in the spring, but I've been coming since '09, so I'm a big fan of the band The Gourds, and they were playing here in '09, and we're Atlanta people. So my wife and I said, well, let's take the kids, and we went, and we have an old Airstream camper, and we have not missed since. We've been back every year. So the fact that we got to play here is, you know, it's great for me, man. It's the best.
As a participant and a fan.
I would be here anyway. So to be able to play is great, man. This is one of my favorite weekends of the year. So.
It's actually kind of crazy to us that this festival isn't any bigger than it is, and that's also part of the secret to how awesome this festival is as well.
Well, the first thing is, if you're gonna tell anybody about it, make sure they're cool. Don't tell any people who aren't cool. Make sure cool people come to this festival. So
nobody's uptight.
Yeah.
Everybody's so friendly. It's killer selection of music. I mean,
yeah,
world class, awesome acoustic, rock, funk is killer.
it's all here.
yeah, it's a good place.
And the people are awesome, and the facility's beautiful. I mean, what's not to like? It's one of the best festivals I've ever A, been to, and B, certainly played.
Right.
Well, when you got a guy like Zig, he runs a company, a contracting company, and these guys just can get stuff done,
Yeah.
man. And
Yeah.
you look around, and it's like, we need to put a canopy up, no problem, you know. I mean, you know.
I noticed that from
We have a friend that got us the gig, and his name is Rig. They'll get some things going on.
Rig.
You know, if whatever needs to happen,
Yeah.
they'll make it happen. You know?
Yeah.
Rig got us the gig here.
Rig does get the gig.
So yeah.
But they have the schematic map up there. You know, that was something I saw this year that I didn't see last year. They're constantly improving it. Food's fantastic.
We have showers now. It's great.
We shower with one another. No, cut that. Edit that out.
Yeah, all right. I hope so.
Oh, Lake Street Dive.
Yeah.
Lake Street Dive, for sure. Yeah. We're coming back to watch them again tonight. I mean, unbelievable band. If you haven't seen them, great band.
I think one of the incredible things about this festival is every time we leave this festival, we take away 3 or 4 new bands that we've never heard before, and they do a great job at the Albino Skunk Music Festival, making sure that they bring in fresh talent and fresh energy. I'm probably walking away from this one personally with 3 new favorite bands: Chatham County Line, Lake Street Dive,
Birds, man.
Lonesome River Band killed last night.
Yarn.
Man. That
Yarn was great as
Yeah,
well.
they were
So
great.
a lot of good music.
Everybody we've seen has been
I
phenomenal.
know.
How about, we also could probably introduce a young man that is Joey's cousin, Will. Come up here, Will. You got
We had a special guest today.
We had a great time
What's going on,
with this
Will?
young man on stage.
We brought a ringer in today.
Yeah, you got to do that to the camera.
Pan up.
He's a local guy, though. He's from right around these parts. So.
So tell him about your album.
All right, well, my album is Will Clark, 10 Foot Deep on the front, and it has Ron Stewart playing banjo and fiddle on it, which has been nominated for Banjo Player of the Year at the International Bluegrass Music Awards.
What's the name of the album?
Will Clark and 10 Foot Deep,
And you're out of where?
Pickens, South Carolina.
I actually grew up in Pickens, South Carolina, have been in Atlanta and beyond since about 1987, but it's always nice to come back up to this part of the country. Also to pick with my cousin Will, and it's just a great part of the world, beautiful scenery and friendly people.
Okay, so Joey and I were roommates in college, and I was playing bass in a funk band, and I couldn't stand bluegrass. And I saw that movie, Brother, Where Art Thou? And went out the next day, bought a banjo, and called Joey up. I didn't know he played, bluegrass guitar. I just knew he played bluegrass, but I didn't want a thing to do with that. As soon as I bought that banjo, Joey and I started the band. It was probably...
We had our first gig within 6 weeks.
We started recording immediately. It was just weird.
Yeah.
We got some good old recordings, but
Yeah.
And then Rut Rut came in one night when at Joey's party. We went out in the back and we're singing together this one song that we still sing quite a bit, and it just something just like was magic, and we just like, whoa, we got to keep doing this, guys. It was just something that clicked with us. It was instantaneous. It was really when all three gears clicked together. It was awesome.
First time I remember Todd playing with us when I was part of the mix was in Josephine Street, that big jam at Josephine Street, which you played with us first time.
Well, the reason I ever played with you guys is because you weren't there. It was Nelson Nolan.
Oh, yeah.
I knew Nelson, who played mandolin in this band before you.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I'd played with these guys.
So really, it was just a series of really
And
good
then our
fortune.
fiddle player,
Yeah.
Keith, was a guy I knew. So Keith,
I poached Keith from that band, you know.
And I just gave these guys his number. I said, y'all see if he's interested.
Yeah.
So I knew him. They called him, and he bought in immediately.
Yeah, I wish Keith were here.
So it's actually been a really interesting experiment in good fortune. Mark and I first lived together when we were roommates, and then ran across Rut through another series of circumstances. Then Todd came into the picture, and then Todd also brought our fiddle player, Keith Stewart, into the picture as well. And sometimes things just feel right, and we've never let go of that feeling, and it's been quite some time now. We started the band in the late 90s, and in this current configuration, what would you say, Rut?
Well, it was 04. I mean, it wasn't long after I started hooking up with you guys that we started playing with Todd, and then about 06 we started playing with Keith, and that fivesome has been together in earnest ever since. And that's really when I feel like you guys started in the late 90s, when I feel like we sort of coalesced as a five-piece.
Right.
And we really, we got to be good friends, and we got to started writing music together and producing in that way since 06.
So we're coming up on 10 years together in the current configuration, and we're in the studio now, hopefully to commemorate that 10th year with our second album that we've been working on quite diligently over the past few weeks. We've got a few more weeks to go, but enjoying our time in the studio and really making some of these new originals that we've written gel.
But we are all doing this and running our own professions as well. So this is kind of what we love doing, and we get to do it, and we're very blessed to be doing it. But it's so much fun to be able to go and play a gig like this and meet so many cool people along the way, and just it's a great balance to what we have to do to survive in the world. But this is so much fun. We're lucky. I can't believe that people have to do this for a living, but man, it's like you get a festival like this, it almost makes it look fun.
What Rud said puts it in perspective. It's like we all work, we have full-time jobs, families, responsibilities. We don't hunt, we don't fish, we don't play golf,
we don't watch tennis,
we don't bicycle,
we don't watch TV.
We play bluegrass.
Yeah.
We do it, and we do it like, we love because we love it,
hobby.
but it is our hobby, and it is our passion.
Yeah.
And I hope it comes across in what we do. I think it does.
It has to be. I mean,
we play. I think it's cool to be able to express yourself like that in a way that a lot of guys who are just as talented or more than we are, they don't make the type A effort to get the gigs and get together and rehearse, and we do that a lot. We get further. We maximize, I think, our thing as a band because we have fun with it, and we're all committed to doing it. It's doing it. There's so many great pickers, but we've had
a code from day one, and this has served us very well. First of all, we like each other in the band. We get along as friends. We can just like hang out together. But the other thing is, when it stops being fun, we're done. It's like fun. If it's not fun, we're done.
Right.
We are about tongue-in-cheek humor, I'll say in that band. If you want a smart aleck band, you have found your band.
Sardonic.
Fighting. If somebody goes more than 30 seconds with being serious, because this is it. This is our hobby. This is what we love to do, and when we're away from our, the grind of the family and the work and everything, we have fun. We cut up and have fun. And that, it comes across in the music. We write some kind of whimsical stuff. Some stuff's heavy, but hopefully it it's fun to listen to because sure is fun to play. You know?
Yeah, we've actually made a bit of a flip of, and this is probably a natural progression for a lot of bands or organizations, but we started out doing all covers and a few originals, and we've pretty much flipped that completely now when we're doing mainly originals with a few covers. Yeah. It keeps it fresh for us. It hopefully keeps it fresh for our fans, and again, as Rut and Todd and Mark have all said, we hope that the good time that we're having is infectious enough to translate into the audience. It's one simple stop. Stop at www.DejaBlueGrassBand.com. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter, all the social outlets. We are there. We hope you will look us up, and we hope that you will click to like and follow the band.
Hey, we need to come up with one of those things. Deja Blue.
A jingle?
Yeah, a little like, the Yahoo.
Can you write that? You can write that.
Cut that.